Alright guys, here we would be configuring the key recovery agent, and then we'll see how we can recover a lost key in this video. So here, if you realized, we created some certificates earlier. Okay guys, for the sake of this video, we're going to delete these certificates because we set them to be automatically enrolled out. Okay, so I don't want that, so I'm going to delete this certificate for the users. Also going to delete the computer certificate, and then I'll right click on the certificate template as well, and then I'm going to delete them here as well, because I want to show you how you can start the key recovery agent process from the beginning. So right now from here guys, we need a dedicated user account that would be able to carry out all the key recovery functionalities. So we have to go over to these are domain controller as well, so we'll go over to the users, and we can right click on this user and then go for new user. We're going to create a specialized user account for this key recovery, so I'll call it key initials arrow agent. That is key recovery agent, and I'm going to call him key@vincentechblog.com. Give the password, I don't want the password to be changed. That next log on, and I'm going to finish. Now that's not all guys, you have to open this, and then under the user you go for groups, member of. Actually it needs to be a member of the domain admin. Okay, you must be a member of the domain admin, very importantly. And then I'm going to apply and go for OK. Alright, after doing that, the next thing you need to do is on the CA, you need to go to your CA certificate authority and then create a certificate template for key recovery. Okay, so this is the key specialized for that. Your key recovery agent, you right click and duplicate it. On the general, would say this should be VTB key recovery agent certificate, which lasts for probably 3 years. That's what we want. And then under the security, and would say the domain admin should be able to read, write, and enroll. That's basically what we want, because it's only the key recovery agent user account that should be able to enroll for this certificate. Then we go for apply and then OK, and then we can close this. Then we right click on the certificate template, go for new certificate template to issue, and then we'll go for the certificate we just created, that is the VTB key recovery agent. Go for OK, and it's set. So firstly, before we continue, we need to ensure that this KRA user account we just created gets this certificate. So what we'll do is we're going to request for this certificate by logging in with that user account on the computer and then getting the certificate. So I'm going to do this through the client's PC and log in with this domain admin account. Okay guys, right here on the client's PC, we'll log in with the KRA account. Alright, logged in as the KRA, that is the key recovery agent account. I would go to the MMC. Okay. Alright, and then here I'll go for file, add or remove snapping, and then I'll select the certificates that I want to collect. My user account, yes. Go for OK. Okay guys, ensure you disable the auto enrollment policy, but I have not done that. I'll do that as well because I've deleted all my certificate. That's exactly why it's not automatically giving me any certificate. So currently we right click on the personnel, all task, request new certificate, next. This particular user account is intended for the key recovery agent, and guys, you can realize that we have here the VTB key recovery agent certificate we created, and then we select that and go for enroll to enroll it for this user account, and you realize that the following certificate has been enrolled and installed on this computer, but currently its enrollment is pending. When we check that out and view request, let's go for certificate authority. It says, well, certificate authority is VTBCA, which is perfect, and we'll go for finish. You see the certificate is still pending, it's not yet given. We need to go over to the certificate authority to approve this certificate he has requested for. Okay, right here on the certificate authority, all we need to do is go for pending request. You realize that we have a request right there. Okay, when we go to enlarge it, you realize that it says here that where is it? Request ID 7, request date, requester name. Let's check that out. Key. So we can right click and then all task, and then we issue that certificate. When we open the certificate, you realize that it has been given to the key recovery agent. Okay, intended purpose for key recovery, that's all, and it's lasts for 3 years, just like we did specify. So we'll go for OK, and then we'll go over back to the account, that is the key recovery agent computer. Right now guys, I'm going to restart this computer. Actually, you need to restart a computer and then log in again as the key recovery agent before the certificate appears. Okay, and sometimes let's see, we need to restart, so I'm going to restart that right away. Okay guys, I've just restarted, so let's log in. Alright guys, as we've logged in, let's check out our certificate now. So we'll go to the my user account and we'll go for OK, and then we check it out. Alright guys, you realize that our certificate has been issued to this user. When we open it, you see there we have a certificate given from the CA. Okay, we are cool with that. Alright, so now one thing we want to do is we need to export the certificate because we'll be using it for recovery of any lost key or any lost certificates on the network. So I'll go for all task, export, go for nest. I want to export this private key. Yes, nest. I want to export the personal information exchange, including the all certificates in the certification part if possible, and also export all extended properties. And then I can go for nest, and then here it says I should use the password. Of course, I'm going to use the password here to secure. And then I go for nest. Here it says where do you want to export it to, so let's export it to, it's supposed to be a central location, but for now I want to put it on my desktop right here. So I'll go for desktop and then call it key recovery agent .pfx certificate, and then a nest, and then finish. Realize that it was successful, go for OK. Now guys, this is our certificate. Yeah, I can close this now. This is our certificate. It's gonna leave this particular location because it's not safe here at all, so I'll get it from this location. These is on the same network, so there needs to be a shared folder where we'll put these files. So I'll go to my alright guys, here on the certificate authority, I want to create a centralized folder on my C drive. So I'll go over to my C drive and then create a folder called set files, where I'm going to keep all the files, and I'm going to right click on that, and then I'll go for properties, sharing. I'll go for share. I want to share with administrators and as well as authenticated users. I want to find that people. So domain admins, as well as authenticated users. Okay, and both of them should have read and write. And now I'll go for share. Alright, so this should be my shared directory, so I'll go for cool done and go for close. So that particular certificate from the other computer needs to come here, so I'm going to look for that. It's on the PC1, so I'll say PC1 backslash let's go for the C drive on that computer. Okay, he says no, don't worry about this mini issue. You just have to enable sharing in your network. I always want to do this for you so that when you face that issue, you also cross it. So in my domain, I want to turn on network discovery. Yeah, basically network discovery, and then let me just go for all my network. Okay, network discovery. On my private network, I also want to turn on network discovery. Yes, and go for save. This needs to happen on the client PC as well, in case it doesn't work. Yes, it needs to happen on the client PC as well, so we'll go there and do that. That is the PC1. Here on the PC1, we need to do that as well. So on my private network, I want to turn on network discovery, turn on file and pin sharing, and also on my domain, turn on network discovery, file and pin sharing. So be it. Close this, and then we can go back there and copy this file there, put over there. Sorry. So let's go back to the CA, which is also our AD, to pull this file from there. So right here, you just need to pull that file. You see, it's so simple here now. So when we go for users, yeah, this is the user account, is on the desktop, and then this is the file. Very good. So we need to copy this file and place in that central location we created. The central location is so simple here. Alright guys, so this is central location. We'll paste that file here and we are good to go. So we're going to be using that for our recovery. Now guys, before we move on, now that we have our key recovery agent account set and it has a certificate, we need to go ahead and disable the auto enrollment, because we're going to be creating a certificate right now for a user account to use, and would act as if that user account lost is or a certificate and we want to recover it. So we don't want to deal with auto enrollment. If not, certificate might be automatically issued often, which wouldn't help us here. So I would go for group policy management. Yeah, edit the domain policy like we did earlier, and then security settings, public key policies. Double click on this, and then we just have to click on not configured basically, and then apply. When we do that, we need to accompany it with the GP update. So it can enforce the policy. Okay, so this policy has been updated. We are cool with that, so we can continue. So right now on our CA, we need to create a template. But before that, please take note. We need to let our CA know that now we have a key recovery agent certificate that we can use to recover certificates. So we'll right click on the VTB CA properties. Under recovery agents, we'll archive the key and then go for add. And then here, we need to go for more choices. Now you realize that we have KRA, okay, as a user account being given a certificate. So we'll go for OK. Realize that this is that certificate. You see, currently it says not loaded. Okay, we just need to apply and to load it. So let's view the certificate first. Alright, so these are the certificates, and we know about this, so we just have to go for OK. And now when we apply, it says you must restart ADCS, that is Active Directory Certificate Services, for the changes to take effect. Do you want to restart now? Go for yes to restart that for us and validate the certificate. Okay guys, now you see the certificate is valid, so we can go for OK. Very good. So now we can start creating certificate templates for our user accounts to use. So we can right click on the certificate template, go for manage, and say yeah, we want to create a user certificate, but in our own style. We'll go for general. We'll say we'll call it VTB main users certificate, given for 1 year. And then under the request handling, propose for signature and encryption basically, and then include symmetric algorithm. And also here guys, we want to archive subject encryption key. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we need to ensure we do that because we've not issued the certificate yet. Alright, so select that under request handling. From here you go for security, and then you ensure that domain users can enroll and read. We are not doing auto enrollment currently, so I believe you know how to do that already. So you just want them to enroll, finish manually basically. Okay, and then authenticated users as well can enroll. Domain admins, okay, yeah, show enroll. Okay, so we can apply this and go for OK, and then we can close. Right click on the certificate template, new certificate template to issue. Okay, and then we say we want to issue out the certificate, and it's there set for use. So currently guys, we'll just create one new user account because these are domain admin. I'll call it Vin Ayorinde. Yeah, and then we'll call this user account, we'll call it Vin. So Vin at vincentechblog.com, and then we'll say we'll give a password. Okay, and then I'll go for finish. Alright, that user must have an email, don't forget. All right, so we'll go over to the client's PC and then request a certificate for this user. Okay, so this user is trying to log in now. We'll log in with the user account. Okay, so he's logging in. Okay guys, this user is logged in, so all we need to do is just go for MMC and then request a certificate for it. So we'll go to file, add or remove snapping, certificates, then we'll go for OK. Then this guy can request for a certificate, and now we have to go for our main user certificate we created for him to enroll, and hopefully successfully it's going to be. All right guys, you realize that the certificate has been given. Okay, looking at this certificate now, it has been given. Wow, yes, it has been given. That is it. It has been given to this user account, Vincent V. Ayorinde. Okay, so here lies the case. This user got his account compromised, and when he logs in now, he no longer has a certificate. He lost the key. He lost the certificate. Something happened. He can no longer access the files, access the emails. Everything is totally blunt. So how do we get the certificate for this user? If you look here, let's look at the information about the certificate. Vincent V. Ayorinde, issued by VTBCA for 1 year. This is the part, and it's for identity of to remote computer, protect email, allows data on disk to be encrypted. And then all of a sudden, he lost the certificate. So what do we do now? Right click, delete, boy, certificate is gone, and this guy can no longer work. So how do we get it back? We can get it back by ensuring we log in with the key recovery agent account. Okay guys, right here on the certificate authority, we want to try and recover the lost certificate for the user Vin. So when we go to the issued certificate, okay, this is the certificate that was issued to this user. Let's try opening it to see. Okay, this is the certificate that the user no longer has in position, so we can close that. Ensure you go for view, add or remove columns. Ensure that archived key is part of your displayed items. I believe it's part of mine. If it's not part, I can add it and go for OK. Now when I go all the way to the right, you realize that archived key is set to yes for this my user, means that certificate can be recovered. That's based on the settings we made during our certificate configuration or certificate template configuration. So right now, how do we recover the certificate? To do that, guys, we need to log off. You see, these are CA as well as our domain controller, but we need to sign in with the key recovery agent account. So that is exactly what I will do right now. I'll sign out and sign in with the key recovery agent account. Alright, so signing in. Alright guys, I'm signed in as you can see right here, key recovery agent down here. Okay, so I would go over to my certificate authority again once more, because I'm a domain admin. That is the account is the domain admin account. That is exactly why it can also see the stuff it has not been denied. So before going ahead to start the recovery of our lost certificate, we need to add the key recovery agent certificate to the personal store here. So for that, we'll go to the run dialog box and then we'll open the MMC. Over here, guys, you go for file, add or remove snapping, you go for certificates, add user. Okay, currently, guys, you realize that the certificate is not available, so our recovery will not work at the moment until we add it. So we'll go for import a certificate, next. So we'll browse for the certificate right from our central store here. Okay, so ensure we change the file type to PIE. Good guys, this is it. So we'll open it. Next, to provide a password. The password we gave earlier. We'll go for next. Yeah, we are placing it in a personal store. Next, finish. Alright guys, you realize that our certificate import was successful, so we need to do this first. Then from here, you can go ahead and close that and don't save it. Now we can go ahead to start the recovery of our certificate. So we'll go to this command prompt, elevated command prompt. Okay guys, to go ahead and retrieve our lost key, we need to use the set util cm delete. So over here, we need to start typing set util. We want to get the key of this user called Vin. With the, we'll provide the UPN name here. Provide the UPN name, vincentechblog.com. Then we'll provide the location where we want to start. So we'll start in our central location, that is the shared folder we created. Okay, I'll use the IP address to locate that. It's called set files, that is the name of the folder. And then I want to call it Vin. So I'll zoom out here and then let's see. Very good guys, here it says it has successfully retrieved that particular file for us. So let's see it in our computer, or that is in our central location. Alright guys, you see that file exists currently. That is cool. Let's continue. Now how do we recover it? Now that we retrieved it, you go for set util once more, recover key. You specify the key you want to recover. Okay, the one you've retrieved and now you want to recover. Okay, which is what we are doing currently. So it's in the set files and it's called Vin. That's the file. Now we want to call it Vincent Vin Ayorinde .pfx. That is the file extension. So let's execute this. Alright, so it's saying provide a password to protect this certificate you are recovering. Okay guys, successfully we've been able to recover this file. Alright, so let's see that quickly. So where is this file? Let's just check out Windows System 32. It should be somewhere here. Alright guys, that is our file. We just need to ensure we copy it. You can actually remove it from here by cutting it. Okay, I just cut it by using my Ctrl X on the keyboard, and then I'm going to start in my central location. Exactly guys, yes, so our certificate has been recovered. The next thing to do is to go over to the to the client's computer, log in with this particular user, and then we help the user to recover his file. So let's go over to the client's PC. Okay, right here on the user, we'll log in. There is a user, yeah, the user called Vincent Vinyayaride lost his certificate. We're about to retrieve him or revive him from his mystery. So when we go to the file, add remove snapping certificate, this guy's certificate is lost, as you can see. So how do we get it back? Just have to import his certificate. Okay, where is the certificate? So we'll go for browse and go to our ship location. This is a certificate, so we'll go for personal information exchange. This is certificate. Go for next, put the password we provided for security reasons, and then go for next, personal, and finish. Okay guys, you realize that the certificate is back. The deleted certificate is back. Okay, what a long process. Yes, at least now you can configure. Please, if this really helped you, or if this really was very informative for you, please give a subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and you can visit my site for more information. That is vincenttechblog.com. Alright, thank you guys for viewing, and I'll see you in the more informative video in the future.